Good morning, Scituate. It is April 10th, 2023, and this is the Town of Scituate update. I'm Karen Canfield from the Select Board. I'm joined by our Town Administrator, Jim Boudreau, and School Superintendent, Bill Burkhead. Before I turn it over to them, I just want to remind everybody, tonight, 7 o'clock at Scituate High School Gym is the annual town meeting. Very important that you come out. We're looking forward to seeing you, and we're going to be presenting the vote on the fiscal 24 budget, CPC allocations, and some zoning changes. All of the information about the warrant articles is on the town website, or you can pick up the actual booklet at Town Hall if you're like a paper person like me. Before I turn it over, I just want to note that tonight is also Mr. Tony Vagnani's last night as a select board member at a town meeting proceedings. He is, after 20 years of town service, going to be retiring and not seeking re-election. And I just wanted to make sure that the community was aware that this was his last night and that the board extends our greatest thanks to him for all of his long service and his leadership to the community. So with that, I will turn over the weekly update to Mr. Boudreau.
Good morning. As Ms. Canfield said, town meeting is tonight, 7 o'clock at the high school. So please get there early so you can register. We will be starting right on time. 8 articles in the special, 17 on the annual, including the budget. So as Kathy Sign out front says, please be there or be unheard. Water update, we're at +2 at the reservoir. Last week we were +5. Tac factories at +2.25. Last week we were at +4. Average daily demand was up. It's at 1.136 million gallons per day. Last week we were at 1.077 million gallons per day. Rainfall the last 7 days was 0.01 inches measured at the plant. We will be doing flushing later on this week. The water department will be in the area of Seaside Road. You can go to the town website for an exact look at where we're going to be. Also on Wednesday, the department will be doing routine maintenance on the water system on the northern end of Glades Road from Tilden Ave going north. This will take place between 9 a.m. and noon. The water line will be shut down. We apologize for any inconvenience, but this needs to be done. When we turn the water back on, please check for any discoloration that may be occurring before you start doing your laundry. But it's about a 3-hour job. The water will be shut off around 9 o'clock and turned back on around noontime. So please plan accordingly if you're in that area. If you go by the water treatment plant, you will see Celco working on the piping for the water treatment plant, so we can run that through our iron and manganese contactors and take care of that for this summer. If you get on Ann Vinyl, you'll see the DPW is working on the new sidewalk on Ann Vinyl. Last week I said I was going from Hadley up past Captain Pierce. Kevin Cafferty corrected me. It's actually the entire length of Ann Vinyl from Holland Street up past Captain Pierce. So we'll put the sidewalk together. We'll do the curbing. We'll put the top coat or the base coat on. After the gas company does the gas line, we'll come back and put the top coat on the sidewalk and finish that. Much needed. It's going to look great. The kids going to school next year will actually be thrilled having that new sidewalk. So we're looking forward to getting that done. The rain barrels are once again available from the Great American Rain Barrel Company. Rain barrels are available to Scituate residents at a discounted price, $89 for a painted barrel, $84 for unpainted, and $80 for terracotta. We've sold more than 300 of these rain barrels in the last 2 years. You go to the town website to sign up. You have until April 30th to order them. Pickup is May 13th at the transfer station. Again, you'll see fencing going up at Central Field over the next several days. We're going to start that project up there to redo the baseball field and put in a new softball field. That project is expected to extend into late spring. The Veterans Advisory Council will be having their meeting this week. I know a lot of people have been talking about the John Connor Memorial Project. The Veterans Council will be meeting to discuss that this Wednesday night at 6 p.m. at the Scituate Senior Center. Lieutenant John O'Connor was a Scituate native who was killed in Panama. This is a memorial to represent his sacrifice and the sacrifice of all veterans. So if you want to be heard on that issue, please go to the Senior Center at 6 o'clock on Wednesday night. Last time, I'll remind you, dog walkers, Widows Walk is now closed to dog walkers. The golf course is open. It is crowded. So please don't take your dog up there and go walking. I know the course is getting filled up quickly. If you like to play golf, widowswalkgolf.com, and you can sign up for your tee time. Finally, the Division of Marine Fisheries has reopened the clam flats in the North and South River. They were closed once again due to an issue at the Rockland Sewage Treatment Plant. Those are reopened, so those of you with licenses can once again go out and use the clam flats. And that's what I have for today.
Thank you, Mr. Bedreau. I'll flip it right over to Mr. Superintendent Burkett.
Thank you, Ms. Canfield. I appreciate it. Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. Just to reiterate on my agenda, the town meeting, obviously an important night for us all here in the community, especially important since it's Mr. Vignani's last town meeting. So we've got extra seating for our cheering section for him because I know his popularity is overwhelming, and look forward to seeing him this evening. Something new that you'll see tonight from the school department at the budget meeting, excuse me, the annual town meeting is a budget book, a supplemental book of its own. We'll also have that up online. Last year, it was suggested at town meeting that we continue even more with transparency and include as much information as possible. So hopefully you'll enjoy that and get a little bit more out of it, and we appreciate any feedback you have. An update on the Cushing-Hatherley School Building Project. The School Building Committee will be holding a meeting this Thursday, April 13th at 5:30. That is a public meeting. It'll be held in the Scituate Library Harbor Room, which is, if you enter the library, right off to the right. Some of the agenda items include the presentation of refined site plans and options for review. Review of the options evaluation matrix, which is all the details that go into a school, and begin to start shortlisting those, and approve options for cost estimating. So those meetings also, in all the minutes and information, are posted on our website. If you just go to scit.org, scit.org, and go to our business and finance page, you'll see a whole separate page for the project with all the details that one can imagine. And again, any feedback on that or questions, please feel free to reach out to me or Dr. Dutch, our business and finance director. We'd be happy to speak with you about it. And finally, just some more good news happening with the kids. Spring season is here. It's great to see everybody outside with physical education and other classes outside, and our spring sports starting. As I mentioned last week, we were getting ready for our first unified sports ever spring track meet at Scituate High School. We would like to thank Alexis Bays and Jim Quattromano. I butchered his name, Jim Q, AD over at Hingham, an old friend. So for hosting the organization and organizing the event over at Hingham. And a special thank you to our track athletes, obviously, who participated, and our staff who have been working hard to organize this awesome thing. Joe Pumphrey, Kendra Doty, Bryn Nyberg, and Charlie O'Driscoll, as well as Sarah Carlson, AD Scott Payne, and Kathleen McCarthy. Thank you all very much. And we look forward to having more meets this season and continue on to next year. That's what I have for today. Hope to see you tonight at town meeting. Thank you.
Thank you, gentlemen. There are a few other meetings in town this week. On Wednesday, Widows Walk, the Water Resources, and the Commission on Disabilities will hold their meetings. Agendas can be found on the town website. So see you tonight at 7, and we look forward to talking about important town business. Have a great day.